120 is the level which most PvP hunters will reach and then stop leveling, aka the meta level. It's funny how this channel gained the most attention thanks to PvE, yet majority of my online gaming is competitive PvP. And I'm not talking just about Bloodborne. But when it comes to Bloodborne, at the moment I have 8 PvP characters for all kinds of levels with different builds, only one being at level 120. It wasn't like this in the past. Back then most of my builds were meta level builds, but I got sick of it. I think that 120 is a very bad meta and that the real meta should be higher. But I'm gonna discuss this in a different video where I'm gonna really dig deep in details, even though I just gave you a quick preview of one of the things why I think like this. So far in the video you've been looking at my meta level character in action, and here are his stats. I chose the Origin Military Veteran and I didn't invest anything in Blood Tinge and Arcane. I barely added some points to Endurance and all the rest went to Vitality, Strength and Skill. My build is focused on high physical damage for both weapon and visceral attack, and so far builds like these work the best for me. I used to play with a skill-based build where I had 20 Endurance, 50 Skill, 25 Strength and then the rest was in Vitality. But after I discovered that the weapons I use can do even more damage with heavy Abyssal gems, I immediately started making the build that you're looking right now. My 3 main weapons right now are Saw Cleaver, Beast Hunter Scythe and Burial Blade. I used to play with Saw Spear instead of a Saw Cleaver, but since I made the switch to a new build, I made a switch to these weapons as well, because with this build Saw Cleaver does more damage, yet it has the moveset as good as Saw Spear. Blood gem locations to ones I use on my weapons will all be linked in the description, so you can get them yourself. I covered these weapon setups in one of my previous videos, but one of the things that I didn't talk were these attack versus foes blood gems. This effect gets activated once you hit an enemy who just missed you with their attempt to hit you. But to be honest, I don't use this gem setup as much. It's mostly this one. In my left hand I use Hunter Pistol with Health Recovery. I think this is a really good combination with low blood tinge, especially for defense, because while you're trying to gain space to heal, your health is regenerating and you still have a weapon to set up a visceral attack. The second weapon that I use in my left hand is Gatling Gun, and I use it specifically to end the fight when enemy's health is low, so that's why I have a Blood Tinge gem on it. One of the most popular builds that people make for PvP is something similar to this, but they don't choose Military Veteran Origin, instead they choose Cruel Fate, which gives you 5 Blood Tinge and 14 Arcane. Then they level up Arcane by 1 just so they can use Beast Roar for defense, so basically they use it to throw you on the ground when they are low on health and when you spam the gun to get the visceral attack from their attempt to heal. Once they get you on the ground with the Beast Roar, they can heal safely. The rest of the points they add to something similar to what you just saw on my build. So I hope this helps you with your own builds. If you're into PvP, check out my PvP playlist, it will be in the description. I have some really good montages with barely any views, so this is my low-key attempt to change that. And if you made it this far in the video, go to my personal Instagram profile, decrypt the Morse code in my bio, write it down, and near the end of this month, once I upload a video with the word giveaway in the title, be the first one to add the comment with that word. So not the Morse code, but the exact word hidden behind the Morse code. And you'll win one of the PSN cards that I'll be giving away this month. And also be quick to write it down, cause it won't stay in my bio for a long time. That will be all for this video. Good luck and have fun.